Greetings, meatbags. Cyraxx has once again rebranded. Gosh, how I wish that rebranding meant the same thing that it did in the Old West. But it doesn't. Today, rebranding simply means he changed the name of his channel. Instead of music and misspelled mayhem, he is now. Wait, is this right? Tactical Ace. Oh, holy shit in a satchel. That is the funniest thing we've heard in a while. My poor meatbag cannot stop laughing. Perhaps he is recalling the time that Raxo demonstrated his superior air combat skills and crashed into one of his teammates. Let's watch that now.
Because if I can get a regrip on the controls, man, I can nail this shit. Whoa!
Observation. Nice flying, Ace. Anyway, this is not a unique occurrence. Cyraxx has rebranded numerous times. He seems to think it means we are supposed to ignore all the bad things he's done in the past and just let him do his thing. The problem is, his thing still includes being a damn sicko. It also doesn't change the horrible nonsense he offers, nor his entitled attitude. Cyraxx, in the real game of life, there are no restarts. There is no going back to the way you were in the past. That is because in the past you were relatively unknown. Today, you are almost a superstar of sickery. The more you try to get away from who you are, the more you will fail. Starting with your name, you stole it, and now it will always be upon you. Like a brand or mark of shame, hiding it will only make people find it more easily. You will always wear the puce P of PDF-airy. But let's hear you spew the same garbage, just for all time's sake. Tell us how you want to do better. Explain how we haven't seen the quote-unquote real you. Lie to us some more.
What is up, YouTube? I want to make this video for everybody out there that is a supporter of mine who's been watching me over the last 7 years. You know, I was sitting down with some very, very close friends of mine that I grew up with.
Sally.
And we were just talking, and they hadn't done so I ended up just sitting here just watching TV and whatnot.
You do have a short attention span.
And
But watching TV during a heart-to-heart is rude.
I started to think,
Thinking is not your strong suit.
yes, I may be broken.
You think?
Yes, I may need help.
Were you thinking lobotomy or just straight castration?
But I want to make this video for the supporters out there that have helped me get this far.
You have no supporters, Raxy. You have buddy trolls.
Even in my darkest of times, you guys did not disappoint.
Bullshit detected.
Ever.
You've previously yelled at them for not throwing their lives away
What?
to offer you more support. Remember your speech about getting new jobs.
You know, whether you're old fans, you know what?
Real or most likely imagined,
I want you guys to know that I love each and every single one of you guys.
except the times when you don't.
Because what I'm dealing with, I would never wish on anyone in my whole entire life.
You've wished it on Marty and Potato, to name a couple.
I really wouldn't.
Bullshit detected.
I would never wish
Bullshit.
what I've been through on anyone.
Bullshit.
Because what I've been through is, it's not okay.
Sure it is.
It's horrific.
Sure it is.
It's traumatizing.
Sure it is.
It mentally and physically and emotionally destroys you.
You know, well, you don't actually, so I'll tell you. Your situation reminds me of a dunce trying to learn not to touch things like fire. Most people put their hand on a hot stove and immediately remove it because it's hot and burns a lot. You, Cyraxx, instead of taking your hand off the stove, leave it in the fire, somehow expecting the intense heat to just go away or your hand to smother it. In this case, the internet is your stove, and you seem to think switching hands will make a difference. Just take your hand off the stove, get off the internet. We know the red glowing thing looks pretty, but touching it will only lead to more pain. If you choose to continue touching the stove, Don't blame us for wanting to watch and see what happens eventually.
And it could tear your whole life apart in a matter of minutes. And my life has not been easy for the last 7 years.
Actually, your life has been incredibly easy. You haven't had to get up early. You didn't go to work for either someone else or a valid paycheck. You've never driven a car. You probably have no idea what auto insurance is. Or health insurance. Taxes are something you're only vaguely familiar with and to you to be avoided. Despite the fact that taxes paid for those damn cheese puffs in your Faygo, where do you think money for food stamps comes from? Oh, right, you're the same guy that tried teaching us how to get 10 terabytes out of 2. The only difficulty has been self-imposed. Rather than disengaging and trying to find something else, you pursue your futile and vapid dreams. And the reason it's been difficult is because you have neither the talent nor personality to have a viable career in music, or almost anything else entertainment related. Just wait until Sally gives up the ghost. Life will go from easy to normal overnight. Only normal difficulty for you means impossibly hard. You are screwed.
My life has been very difficult.
You have no idea what difficult means.
And I know that I have supporters out there that love and care.
Bullshit.
And like I said, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I really do.
Bullshit. By the way, he is acting. This is just a show for pity. A long, boring melodrama of sadness. Soon he'll talk about wanting to be better, but not how he wants to exactly.
This life that I've had to live is not one I ever wanted to live.
Could have fooled us.
For the last 7 years, I have been living a life of fear.
Could have fooled us.
I have been living a life of being scared.
Could have fooled us.
I have been living a life of not knowing what to do.
Just get off the internet. It is that simple. You can tell he's seen a lot of movies. He acts just like sad film characters. Lots of silence. Head hanging low.
And it's not been easy.
He can't manage to shed a single tear, though.
Like I said, I want to get back to who I used to be before 2017.
And, like we said, that is impossible on the internet. You are too well known to go back to the days where you weren't being trolled daily. Changing your name won't help, Cyraxx. Face it, you've been outed, and you're never going to have a positive reputation. You may blame Kate, Marty, Scrubolo, and literally everyone else, but at the end of the day, it's you. It's always been you, screwing things up because you simply do not know any better. You don't have the capacity to...
I want to be that person again so fucking goddamn bad. That's all I ever dream about every day. Being that person again that I used to be. Being that person that was normal. Being that person that was doing music videos, that was doing short films, that was doing artwork, that was creating and selling my own merchandise, that was selling my music, that was doing gameplay videos, that was having fun. That's the person that I want to be again so bad.
It actually is who you still are. You still do all of that shit except the short films, and it's the same as it's always been. Horrible. And like it or not, this is what all those prior videos has led to. Even back in the day, when you thought things were great, they weren't. You were dealing with stupid bullshit situations which you created long before Marty found you. Remember tossing Scrubolo's dog tags into the lake? That happened well before 2017. Your music and gameplay were just as awful back then. He pitied you and gave you a shot. You pissed on him. Figuratively. You've always been a terrible person. Whether you were making up lies about Blind Billy assaulting you, stealing Heather's Xbox, or trying to pose as an entertainer, there is nothing redeeming at all about you. Sure, maybe you made Mommy a coffee cup or something in school, or draw her a shitty picture for her birthday. That's not being a good person. That's doing the bare minimum to thank her for saving your life. However, since she's also letting you throw it away, maybe that's all she deserves. And now I come to a decision point. The meatbag is pretty much done for the day, barring some kind of earth-shattering news. So he can either finish this tomorrow, or make it a two-parter and post part 1 tonight, executing random number generator. Beep, 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 boop, and it's tails. Stand by for part 2 coming after sunrise in the western United States tomorrow. Thank you for watching this. You are the finest meatbags on the internet, and I salute you.